What's going on, guys? It's Jake here, and today we are making the Game Boy Color really wide for no good reason. Keywords are no good reason. A while back, I ranked all of the Game Boy models based off of my personal preference, and I won't spoil it all if you haven't seen that video, link below. But I said that my biggest complaint about the GBC that it was just a little too small for my hands. It just gets a little uncomfortable for me over long play sessions. So after being inspired by Elliot's Long Boy, I decided to make the Wide Boy. To make a genuine Nintendo Wide Boy, you're gonna need 3 Game Boy Color shells. I took some of the worst quality ones I had from my dishwasher experiment, great video by the way, and used some plastic epoxy to fill all the holes I didn't need and glue the front halves together. After a lot of sanding and priming and sanding and priming and sanding and priming, I said this is good enough and I'm just gonna paint it now. Thankfully, I have amazing friends that are willing to help me through the tedious and boring parts of the projects, so it wasn't too bad. I chose the color red because, well, actually I didn't choose the color red. If you were a part of my Patreon, then you would get to choose the color of this Game Boy. But at the time of recording, only one person was. Thank you, Scott. He chose the color red. He actually said Kool-Aid Man red, and then I chose the wrong red, so it's more of a blood red. But if you do become a patron, then you get exclusive benefits like choosing what colors I make Game Boys and helping me with other projects or just getting early info about my upcoming videos. Scott's known about this for a couple days, maybe even weeks. I don't know when I'm posting this video. So if you want something like that, if that interests you, then go check the link down below and I will gladly take your money. But once all the shells were finally done, you grab your fancy Game Boy Color boards from the fantastic Natalie the Nerd and solder all the right half buttons to one board and then the other half to the other board. I just used an original display here and used a ton of screws to put it all back together. And here is where my script ends. No, really, this is the last line. Here it is in all its glory. It's not perfectly smooth, but it is a lot better than my last attempt. I really don't like sanding. It's very tedious, and I felt like this was pretty good. A lot of the bumps are actually from the primer I used. I don't know why this is so bumpy because it was very smooth. Yeah, here it is. I literally just screwed the backs on. Like, I'm not gonna fill all this. This would be ridiculous. Plus, I think it just looks funnier and kind of cool with just 3 Game Boy Color backs. Everything works. I'll go ahead and put in my super sweet test cartridge from Natalie the Nerd. She was just a huge help. She doesn't know she was, but she was a huge help with this project. Between the test cart and those button boards, literally could not have done it without her, so I'll have her link down below. Please go check her out. Boom, green is working, and it's so cool seeing my logo on there. It's actually super comfortable. Like, yeah, it's ridiculous. It's 3 Game Boys wide. That's why I like the Game Boy Advance. That's why I love the macro. They're wide. I ended up warping one of the backs, this one right here, because I was using the heat gun to peel off the stickers, and then I ended up melting the, yeah. So I'm a professional, I promise. This thing's awesome, and I'm going to hand this off to future me, and I am going to make some family members live react to this and force them to be on camera. Actually, I'm unprepared. Okay, I'm looking. Oh my gosh. No way. You're like me at Christmas time. You may reveal the cloth. I'm nervous. Should I be nervous? Wow, that's impressive.
Nope. This should go in your kindergarten craft time.
Big reveal. What the heck is this?
So,
What were you trying to accomplish?
I call it the Wide Boy.
What comes to mind, can I be honest?
Yeah.
Picasso's dog making this. Not Picasso himself, but maybe his dog.
So you're saying it should go in a museum?
Yeah.
Does it actually work?
Yeah.
We're gonna skip ahead. Obviously, we're gonna do the hardest level because that's the only way to play Tetris.
You're not very good at Tetris.
I forgot that
either.
I could flip them, so I just made it halfway through the game and I forgot that I could flip them. But beside the point, feels great in the hand.
Oh, you know what? This is already starting off bad.
So how does it feel in your hands?
You know what? It's actually surprisingly comfortable. They probably should have made one of these a long time ago. You've got something here. You got something going.
I have not played Tetris in a very, very long time.
Does it feel good in the hands?
Oh, yeah.
Compare it to not the screen because that's unfair, but hold the other one and play.
You know what? As stupid as it is. I mean, it does kind of feel better to have the wider grip.
Yeah.
Nope,
Now,
nope.
comparing it to what you just were playing on, what's the comfort level?
You know, I actually like the wider hand stance.
Exactly.
So much better, actually.
Your father-in-law was making fun of it, but it's comfortable.
It is comfortable.
See, this would hurt my hands if I played this for too long.
Exactly.
I think if there was a Game Boy like that, it would probably sell. I think people would
Exactly
want it.
like that, lumps and all, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lumps. If I played video games, I'd buy this.
In that perfect condition.
No, if it looked a little nicer.
Yeah, if I had to choose which one's nicer, I mean, I'd probably have to get a coin out and then say this one. I'd do nothing with the coin. I would just choose it.
Your wife said that she would buy it, so
She would buy it.
yeah.
It's a little weird at first, but like eventually you're like, this is kind of nice.
What takes away from it, though, is you're so struck with the beauty of it that
Uh-huh.
it's hard to focus on the game. But yeah, this feels like a narrow boy. Wide body? Boy.
Just wide boy.
Wide boy. Dirty wide boy.
I think if you worked on it a few more times, you might move it up into the 3rd grade.
So, kindergarten craft time or professional?
100% professional.
Okay.
100%.
That's where you and your wife differ.
Yes.
Excusing the lumps and bumps, it's not that bad.
No, it's not that good either.
No.
Yeah. If you're going for not so good, not so bad, you nailed it.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Just okay, it's the Simmons motto.
it's just good enough.
But if you guys did enjoy this video, please listen to Brittany. I'd love to meet with Elliot and put our Game Boys next to each other. I think that would be super funny. Let me know if there's any other crazy mods you want me to do like this. I guess this isn't really crazy, it's more just stupid, but I love it. I love this more than my plastic unhinged Game Boy, because this is actually just comfortable. I would love to have a handheld that's ginormous like this. There's so much blank space, it's so unnecessary, but it's more comfortable than playing on my Switch, honestly. If you're new here, please subscribe. Only 1% of my viewers are actually subscribed, and it boggles my mind that even at 15,000 subscribers, it's still only 1%. I don't think there's really anything left to say. Check out the Patreon, check out the website, check out the merch, but that's gonna be it for me, so I will see you guys in the next one. Later, guys.
Do 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 do.